It's time to go back to Halloweentown. Welcome to Spooky Families. I'm Sarah. For more spooky content, give us a follow. Today, we are going to be talking about the 2001 Disney Channel original movie, Halloweentown II: Kalabar's Revenge. If you have never seen Halloweentown, I definitely recommend watching that first. The nice thing about Halloweentown 2, though, is that it does give you a recap at the beginning of what exactly happened in the first movie. In this movie, 2 years have passed, and so Marnie, who was 13 in the first movie, is now 15 years old, and her grandmother, Aggie, now lives with them full-time in the mortal world instead of living in Halloweentown. Aggie does want to take Marnie back once she is able to further her witch's training so she can continue the witch's bloodline for the Cromwell witches. They haven't been back to Halloweentown since the first movie, but Aggie does check in on occasion. We started a Halloween party, and this boy, Cal, brings his dad with him to this party. Now, his dad is acting super, super weird. Even watching this now, I was wondering why the other characters didn't think that this dude was very off to begin with. And Marnie takes this boy on a tour of their house, including Aggie's room, which can only be opened via magic anyway, so it was probably not the right call. Aggie's book ends up getting stolen. They have to go back to Halloweentown to be able to retrieve it, and when they get there, they realize that a gray spell has come over Halloweentown. This is where I'm going to stop the synopsis because it gets into spoiler territory. I will say that I thought that this movie had a pretty coherent structure to it. I actually sort of think that this is the better movie. Nostalgia-wise, I think the original Halloweentown really hits for me, but this has a more coherent storyline. I think the acting is a little bit better, but that's because our child actors here were a little bit older and they've had a little bit more experience. They've also played these characters before, so I think that that definitely plays into it. I also think that Cal is a very interesting character in general, and his motivations are pretty sound, honestly. I will also say that the character of Gort is an absolute treasure. If you haven't seen this already, you should definitely check it out. And as always, stay spooky, my friends.